All right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. This is Paul McMillan II, and welcome to another live New York session. And it is Thursday, October 16th, 2025. And before we get started, let me check the news here. Give me 1 second. So as you can see, we don't have any major news today for the USD. So that's great to know. So it looks like we're going to have normal market movement today. So let's go ahead and get started. So on the daily time frame, we're going to determine the overall direction, more likely where the market is going to go based off the 3-bar pattern, which is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So as we can see here, this last candle closed bullish. So it opened up bullish, and it looks like it's appreciating because price opened up at this range, closed at this range here. So it looks like that we actually have some price that's appreciating. So based on that, we're going to go to, excuse me, the 4-hour time frame. And so now with the 4-hour time frame, what we're going to do is we're going to mark up buy side and sell side liquidity, and then mark up on most recent fair value gap. So we can see that there was sell side liquidity here, because this wick wiped out this previous wick here. And then we have buy side liquidity. This wick wiped out this previous high. Okay. So we want to actually just mark this up. This is going to be sell side liquidity. This is going to be on the buy side. Now we're going to mark up the most recent fair value gap, which we have it right here. About 4-hour fair value gap. We got that marked up. So now we're going to go to the 1-hour time frame. Now, normally what I do on the 1-hour time frame is if the 4-hour fair value gap is this far from my target, then I usually mark up buy side and sell side liquidity on the 1 hour. But our 4-hour fair value gap is here. So now we want to look at how is price interacting with this 4-hour fair value gap. Looks like we had our manipulation move here. It looks like we have a fair value gap formed here. So we actually have a fair value gap closed into here. And it looks like we have a fair value gap closed here. But we also have the most recent fair value gap here too as well. So it looks like we have liquidity kind of on both sides. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the 15-minute time frame. And so based on the daily time frame, we're looking for, since it's candle closed bullish, we're looking for manipulation of the bears and distribution of the bears. So I'm going to actually make a note of that on this. On this screen here. The manipulation of the bears and the distribution of the bears. Okay. So I'll put that here. So that's what I'm really looking at. So it's that. We'll know the price there. So it looks like we had our manipulation. Excuse me. Looks like we had our manipulation here. And this candle wiped out this previous candle here. And then we had a fair value gap closed here. But what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to actually wait for price to actually come back down and respect this fair value gap and then push on that. We had a fair value gap close here. So since we are starting to be bearish because we had manipulation of external liquidity, I'm thinking that price is probably going to go up to this point. And get this 15-minute fair value gap. And then come back down. But look for price to really respect this. Now, the fact that we had a 3-bar pattern close and price closed above here, I might wait for the next candle and probably rinse it in since we had a 3-bar close. But I want to wait for the next candle to really test this area before, because I don't want to trade this high. So I'm probably going to wait until 10:15. But we had a 3-bar here. So they can wait that right out this low, then the fair value got close here. So this one pretty good. But we'll wait for the market to reset, see if we get another fair value gap close. Then we'll take them here. This may be actually a normal pullback, but I don't want to trade this high. I want to see if price pull back to this first. So we'll wait for the next candle. We'll probably wait until about 9:15, so that's about an hour ago. So we'll see if we can get on real together. I'll be right back. But we see that the 9:15 candle has closed. Now again, we had a 3-bar pattern here. Fair value got closed here, so it looks like this is another pullback. So price might be willing to go all the way up to this fair value gap here. Based on that, I might be willing to take a trade. Normally I don't take a trade this early, but I might be willing to take that. Maybe take it to this fair value gap. Let's see. Really want to start price getting into that same fair value gap. So we have about maybe over 13 minutes before we market open. So I'll be right back. But since we had a 3-bar pattern and we're having a normal pullback, I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger from my Forex account here. Because remember, we talked about having manipulation of the bears, which we had here. We had a lot of manipulation. Price pulled back to this order block. And they gave us a 3-bar pattern here. And it looks like we're seeing a little bit of distribution of the bears. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. And then we'll take it from there. The market open should be coming up in a minute here. We're not going to do a pulse recording. And then I'll be right back. We've got less than a minute before pre-market open. We'll see if this is just another pullback here. Three, two, one. We'll see if this is just another pullback here. Yeah, please don't time here. But you got closed and all that. So we'll see. I'll pause this recording, and if we end up with profit, kind of goes on out again. I'll be right back. Just to give you guys an update, it's like that this is the manipulation trend that the price might be ready to go this way, but you'll confirm it soon. It's just FYI. It's not disrespecting the sad fair value back here. So we'll see. So we might be getting some volume. See here. Possibility we might be getting some volume now. If the next candle closes with some strength, they might have enough strength to maybe take it up to this fair value back here. So we'll have to play about here. See, we got less than 5 minutes before the next candle closes. So you'll see. So we got a minute left until 9:45. We'll see. We'll see if this is a lot of buying pressure here. So in seconds now. Three, two, one. All right, so we just closed with some imbalanced strength here on the bullish side. So we're going to hold it and see if we can hit this TP here. Then we'll take it from there. Six. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to pause this recording, and if the price continues to keep going, then I'll take it from there. We'll see if we get that far. I'll be right back. It's a good volume. That's what it looks like. Here, looks like we have another 3-bar pattern. So our wick will be right here. If that value got closed here. So it looks like we're hitting the jackpot so far. But I'm going to pause this recording and we're getting a deeper profit on that TP than I was saying. I'll be right back. I might enter in with some decent profit here because we're having a range here. It might be liquidity. There might be liquidity on both sides here. I'm going to play by here real quick. Let me pause this recording to the I was saying. But there might be sharks in the water. until we have liquidity on both sides. So I have to jump out here. And I'm seeing the next game is going to be first. Yeah, 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Looks like sharks in the water. We'll see. Sounds. See they have to Yeah, I jump in from one more trade, see how we do. Yeah, we lose that, then they walk away. I do a minimum of 2 trades a day. Watch in the water. Or whereas if the fair value gap closes below this fair value gap and it validates it, then I'll probably take it down here as a second trade, and that's it. I'll wait and see. I'll be right back. It looks like we're seeing more distribution of the bulls. So we'll see how it goes. So we're in for a second trade. And we'll see. I'll be right back. We got about a minute left. Now I already put a break even safety net. So with this trade, we either want a good break even or a better profit. Now, I made back my losses, which is here. We had a put down loss, so I made that back. But we were about 8%. And we made a loss back plus some profit. But I'm gonna wait to see if the next candle closes with some strength, because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna close in this profit and this we made a loss back. Maybe bring something. But it looks like there's a lot of liquidity up in this area too. So we have to be realistic. So we didn't close with any strength. So that's like the focus trade there's some resistance. Like the city of great structure, the price might be continuing this direction. Let's just watch it very carefully. This being said, getting some quickly up here. Dollars. Over $79. So for today, we made $44 at the current losses. So let's see. This week. Yeah. So. Let's see. Today, $44.08 at the current losses. That sounds about right. $44. So. Let me do the math on that and then I'll share the results with you. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, as we can see, we had a healthy manipulation of the bears here and here, and a lot of distribution of the bulls, just like we talked about. And so we had a healthy pullback in this area off of this fair value gap. Price ended up pushing up, going up to this external liquidity, well, up to this fair value gap. So we did a good job targeting. I did jump out too early on a healthy pullback. I had a $37 loss, but I ended up getting it back and making some profits. So I'm going to actually share that with you now. Give me a couple seconds here. Pause this recording. Hold on. All right, so as you can see here, I jumped out a little too quick here and I pulled back. So I ended up having a $34 loss. Then I jumped back in and made $79.20. Not only I made my profit back, but I made an additional $44.80. So we did good here. And now the economy's up a little bit more. Nutrition calculation 568. So yeah, that's what we did today. If I go to this week, and so far this week, there's some data there's going to be claimed on this account. We're doing okay. So yeah, that's it for this session, guys. We had a distribution of players. Yeah, we did good. We did good. So that's it for this session, guys. Guys later.